Happy Tuesday. It's now May the 14th. Hebrews 8, 7-13. For if that first covenant had been faultless, there would have been no occasion for a second one. But finding fault with his people, he says, see, the days are coming, says the Lord, when I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah. Not like the covenant that I made with their ancestors on the day I took them by the hand to lead them out of the land of Egypt. I showed no concern for them, says the Lord, because they did not continue in my covenant. For this is the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, says the Lord. I will put my laws into their minds and write them on their hearts. I will be their God, and they will be my people. And each person will not teach his fellow citizen and each his brother or sister, saying, know the Lord, because they will all know me. For the least, from the least to the greatest of them, for I will forgive their wrongdoing, and I will never again remember their sins. By saying a new covenant, he has declared that the first is obsolete, and what is obsolete and growing old is about to pass away. The first covenant. See the first words of this passage? If the first covenant were faultless, makes me wonder where the fault of the first covenant was. The writer answers the question, actually, finding fault with his people. The fault of the new covenant was the people didn't keep it. We've been considering from the beginning of Hebrews the history of God's relationship with his people and how he spoke with them and how he worked among them. They were guilty of neglecting their relationship with God, of rejecting their covenant with God. The warnings of the book of Hebrews are directly related to the way they turned from their faith and rejected God. See, we get the warnings as a prelude to understanding the new covenant. The new covenant will not be like the old covenant. God ceased to show concern for his people because they did not continue in the covenant. This is where we see things like the golden calf. Let's look at the promised covenant. Whew. See you tomorrow.